Imagine this: Guam on a Sunday morning. The sun is shining brightly, casting a golden glow over the island. The air is warm and everything seems serene. But something's off. The birds are missing. The usual morning chorus is eerily absent. The trees stand empty, devoid of their feathered residents. Why? Because of the snakes. The brown tree snakes have invaded, decimating the bird population. But that's a tale for another time. Right now, there's something even more peculiar happening. Look up. What do you see? Something strange, something you don't witness every day. Hundreds, no, thousands of tiny parachutes are descending from the sky. It's like a surreal, almost dreamlike scene. And attached to these parachutes? Dead mice. Yes, you heard that right. Dead mice. It's not a hallucination. These mice are being airdropped, falling gently to the ground. It's like a bizarre, morbid ticker tape parade, but instead of confetti, it's dead rodents. You might find yourself rubbing your eyes, wondering if you're seeing things. Is this some kind of elaborate prank? But no, it's not April Fool's Day. That was months ago. This is real. It's not a joke, but a desperate measure in an ongoing battle. You see, Guam has a serious snake problem. The brown tree snake, an invasive species, has wreaked havoc on the local ecosystem. These snakes are everywhere, slithering through the forests, climbing trees, and causing chaos. So, what's the solution? It involves these dead rodents and a lot of string. The mice are laced with a mild poison, specifically targeting the snakes. When the snakes consume the mice, it helps control their population. It's an unusual yet innovative approach to a serious problem. Meet the antagonist of our tale, the brown tree snake. This seemingly harmless reptile, with its slender frame and unremarkable look, conceals a sinister reality. In its native habitats of Australia and Papua New Guinea, it's just another part of the ecosystem. There, it helps maintain ecological balance by preying on small creatures and being preyed upon by larger animals. However, in Guam, this snake turned into a major threat. The island's unique and isolated ecosystem was not prepared for such a ravenous predator. The snake likely arrived post-World War II as a stowaway on a cargo ship and found itself in an ideal environment. No natural predators and an abundance of prey made it a paradise for the snake. It was like an endless feast, with the entire island of Guam as the menu. The snake flourished, reproducing quickly and spreading across the island. Birds, lizards, small mammals. If it moved, the brown tree snake devoured it. And devour it did. The consequences were catastrophic. The snake's insatiable hunger led to a sharp decline in many native species. 10 of Guam's 12 native forest birds? Extinct. Lizards? Severely reduced. The island's ecological balance was thrown into disarray. The once vibrant ecosystem of the island was falling silent, choked by the presence of an invasive predator. The brown tree snake's impact extended beyond ecology, affecting the economy and society by causing frequent power outages. The story of Guam and the brown tree snake serves as a powerful reminder of the delicate balance of nature and the profound consequences of introducing invasive species. Action was urgently needed. But how do you combat a foe that can slip into any crevice, that breeds rapidly, and that seems omnipresent? Trapping? Too slow. Poisoning? It could endanger other wildlife. The brown tree snake had plunged Guam's ecosystem into disarray, and scientists were racing to find a solution. They needed something precise, something effective, and something, frankly, a bit unconventional. Introducing Operation Paractus. The strategy was as bold as it was unusual. Airdrop thousands of dead mice, infused with a small amount of acetaminophen, that's Tylenol for us, onto the island. While acetaminophen is safe for humans in small doses, it's lethal to the snakes. These mice were specially bred, frozen, and then packed into biodegradable cardboard boxes, each equipped with a tiny parachute. These grim care packages were then loaded onto planes and released over Guam's forests. The goal? That the snakes, being natural scavengers, would consume the poisoned mice and, well, meet their end. Chapter 5. Ethical Quandaries of Mice and Morality. Operation Paractus, though groundbreaking, faced significant criticism. Animal rights organizations voiced their objections to the use of mice in this way. Was it ethical, even if the mice were already deceased? Some were concerned about unforeseen repercussions. What if other creatures consumed the mice? And what about the morality of deliberately causing the death of numerous snakes? These were important questions, and the controversy surrounding Operation Paractus underscored the tough decisions involved in managing ecosystems altered by human activity. Section 6. A Fragile Balance. The Ongoing Battle for Guam. This chapter explores the continuous efforts to safeguard the island's unique ecosystem from invasive species, especially the brown tree snake. So, did it work? The short answer is, somewhat. The attempts to manage the brown tree snake population have had mixed outcomes, with both successes and ongoing hurdles. Operation Paractus, along with other control measures like snake traps and detector dogs, has contributed to reducing the brown tree snake population in certain regions. These measures have been vital in protecting the island's native species, which have been heavily affected by the snake's presence. The parachuting mice, initially met with skepticism, turned out to be an unexpectedly effective tool in this ecological battle. These mice, treated with a mild poison, are dropped into the forest canopy, targeting the snakes that dwell there. But the fight is far from over. The brown tree snake is a tenacious adversary, and its complete removal from Guam remains a distant goal. The snake's ability to adapt and thrive in various environments makes it a challenging opponent. The brown tree snake is a tenacious adversary, and its complete removal from Guam remains a distant goal. The snake's ability to adapt and thrive in various environments makes it a challenging opponent. Conservationists continue to develop and implement new strategies to combat this invasive species. The island is still dealing with the ecological consequences of the invasion, striving to restore its once rich biodiversity. Efforts to reforest and reintroduce native species are ongoing, but the path to recovery is long and filled with obstacles. The battle for Guam's ecological future is a testament to the resilience and determination of those working to protect it. Section 7. Lessons Learned. The High Stakes of Ecological Warfare. The tale of parachuting mice in Guam serves as a vivid illustration of how ecosystems are deeply interconnected and how human interventions can lead to unforeseen consequences. It underscores the complexities of managing invasive species and the extreme measures sometimes necessary to restore ecological harmony. Operation Paractus, despite its oddity, compelled us to face tough questions about animal welfare, the implementation of lethal control strategies, and the extent of our efforts to rectify the environmental issues we've created. Section 8. Beyond Guam. A parachute for the planet? Looking beyond Guam, we find a world facing similar issues. Invasive species are a worldwide concern, endangering biodiversity, disrupting ecosystems, and causing billions in damages. From Asian carp in the Great Lakes to Burmese pythons in the Everglades, combating invasive species is an ongoing battle. While we may not be dropping poisoned mice everywhere, Operation Paractus stands as a powerful symbol of our creativity, urgency, and duty to safeguard the fragile web of life on our planet.